I hope everyone's having a good day today, genuinely. I hope you're happy, I hope you're healthy. Just the basics. I feel good. Yeah, so I just finished a book called Cosmos by Carl Sagan. Really great book. He talks about the ancient library of Alexandria. He talks about all things planets. He talks about evolution, but like it really goes into evolution. Like I didn't realize that we actually, I mean I knew we evolved, but I didn't know we actually evolved from like, I didn't know a part of our brain was actually reptilian. And it's because obviously not all of it is, but like we've got a part of our brain called the R complex. And it basically, that's what controls territorialism, you know, dominance, aggression, and that's the reptilian part. So if you ever hear someone say like reptilian brain, that's actually because we evolved partly. We have evolved along the journey from reptiles, and a part of that is still in our brain, and that's what aggression, like I say, and dominance is. That's the part of the brain that deals with that, or that gives that. Now the limbic part of the brain and the prefrontal cortex that's what deals with like logic and reason, I think emotions and affection and that sort of thing. And I didn't know that, and that was also because of evolution, which is just really cool. Just nice to learn about that sort of thing. Yeah, so what else did I learn? Yeah, there's a really interesting part in the book as well about nuclear war and how stupid like nuclear war is, how much we spend on it as a species compared to how much we spend on like other things which would be more beneficial. Was interesting. And also the people who have been affected by nuclear war, even nuclear bomb testing, not even like actual nuclear bombs in warfare, but just testing them. Human beings have been affected by that negatively. I never knew about this. People have tested nuclear bombs, and like villages nearby have just been like dosed with like radiation. It's actually quite hard to read. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, the book touches on that. He sounds like a really nice guy when he wrote the book. Like he just comes across like he didn't seem like religious or have any belief in like higher powers or anything like that. He was very much a man of like questioning and reason and logic, yet it didn't take away from his like compassion towards like being affectionate to each other, looking after each other. And that really comes across in the book, which is really refreshing to hear someone like so involved in like science and wanting like proper like structure and questioning and doing it really rigorously, but still being like still emphasizing the need to look after each other and work together. And it's mad mate. And it's crazy how much like slavery like held back civilization's growth. Like he goes into it in the book, and it blew my mind like how many people like never questioned slavery or even all the horrible things that had happened. He basically goes into detail and says like, I don't know whether they calculated numbers or anything, but just how much those like acts that human beings have done to each other and still do to each other, how much that has held society's like advancement back, and yeah, it's just really interesting and also really reassuring if you are a good person that you are actually doing something good for the world. Because if there are advanced civilizations out there, the chances are, if they are advanced, then they're not even going to want to touch us if we've all got nuclear bombs and like someone can press a button and then literally the world is over. Do you know what I mean? Like, the more kind we are to each other, the actual more chance of like space exploration we'll be able to do, and the more chance that if there is other life out there, it'll want to like chill out with us. Do you know what I mean? Mad. Yeah, really great book. It goes into so much more. If you genuinely want the story of cosmic evolution, read that book. If you've read Bill Bryson, A Short History of Nearly Everything, I'd say Cosmos is like the sequel to that. It's sick. Alright. Thanks for listening, dudes. I'll see you in a bit. I got blessed with some feels like over the past 2 days. I don't know what it is, but I've just been like experiencing like feels recently, like genuine feelings of like love, like enthusiasm, and they're in here, like, and I've not felt feelings in there for a long time, and it just makes you realize like how fucking like great feelings are. Does anyone else feel like that? I just feel that like to be able to feel like emotions, like life, is just such a blessing. Like, I don't know, I just think it makes life a lot easier, or just a lot more worth it when you have the capacity to feel things. You know, you can do things you love and you can feel like that love for it. And it's not always like that, but when it is like that, it just makes everything worth it. I think so. So yeah, I don't know, I just thought I'd share that with you, how great feelings are, because I think they are great. I just want to feel, mate. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful day though. I mean, it's overcast and it's rainy, but it's just nice. It's just fresh. It's crisp. It's lovely. Alright, goodbye. See you in a bit.